Sup, guys? I know I'm probably in the minority here by what I've seen online, but I just wanted to quickly come on and give my thoughts on this take I've seen circulating that the interim title and all interim titles should be silver instead of gold, with the argument being that it would be a really clean way to differentiate interim gold, the interim title between the undisputed title. And just give my thoughts on why I think that is wrong and it should be gold. I believe that a lot of the takes that want the interim title to be silver are actually stemming from a bit of a resentment for the interim title itself. And I don't want to get into a conversation of whether or not that's right, and whether there should be so many interim titles, but I don't think that's a good enough reason to make it silver. If we actually look at what the interim title is, what is it? It's interim champion. The interim lightweight world champion. Champion is gold. You're not the, undisputed number one contender. With the exception of Tom Aspinall, while the interim title does typically guarantee you a fight with the undisputed champion, that's not what it actually is. You're not the bona fide number one contender. You are the stand-in, the interim champion of that division. Champions wear gold. I guess that is basically the crux of my argument as to why it shouldn't be silver. But just a bonus argument. I know it's not always sort of popular to talk about the business side of things, but at the end of the day, we've got to be realists here. And I actually think making the interim title silver is actually going to kill quite a lot of hype for a lot of numbered events that are headlined by an interim title fight. I think this take has been circulating a lot online recently because of the interim title fight between Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje, and just with who's fighting for that interim title and how disgusted people are that there's an argument that neither of the top 5 best lightweights in the world are in this fight. Or at the very least, neither of the top 4 are. At least in my opinion, I have Ilya, Armin, Charles, and Max all ahead of Paddy and Justin. So there's a bit of sort of resentment for this interim title at the moment, which is why I think it's been circulating. But imagine that. Imagine we've got Paddy and Justin fighting for a silver belt. It just wouldn't be the same. And again, this probably isn't the best example because these aren't the most deserving guys, but generally you do have at least one, or at least, you normally at least have the second best guy in the world that's not the undisputed champion in these interim title fights. And I actually do think it's going to kill a whole lot of hype if you've got 2 guys fighting for the silver belt while the undisputed champ is out with the gold belt. I just don't think that makes you a world champion. I think that makes you, more like an Olympic silver medalist. Whereas, an interim champion is a world champion in my eyes. Look, you're the best 155-pounder in the world. I mean, again, I hate using the Paddy versus Justin example. We'll use the Tom Aspinall example. You're the best heavyweight in the world. John Jones, the undisputed champ, on his day may have been better during that time. I would actually argue I think Tom has a very good chance against John, but the champ has a broken arm. He can't fight. As a result, he's not the best fighter in the world at that time. Because if you got in a cage tomorrow, you'd beat his ass because he's got a broken arm. So, yeah, I think keep the interim title gold. If you need a reason, just to keep hype for numbered events that have an interim title fight. That's my take.